As a coach, your time is your most valuable asset. And if you're still manually sending proposals during or after every call, you're wasting precious time on something that can actually be set on autopilot. In this video, I'll show you how to instantly send coaching proposals just by moving leads into the right stage of your sales pipeline. No typing, no copy pasting, and no forgetting. It's a simple automation that'll save you hours and keep your sales process moving while you focus on what actually grows your business. Let's get into it. All right, so I have a sample coaching proposal here, and this automation works for both custom tailored proposals and generic ones that you can send to multiple people. So wherever you have your proposal, just make sure you copy the link, and then let's hop into Ambit. Ambit's a platform aimed at coaches that lets you build landing pages, send emails, create automations, and track leads through your sales process. So what I'm going to do inside here is I'm going to go over to Pipeline, and this is going to show me the stages of my sales pipeline. So I can go ahead and I can add contacts into my pipeline, and then once they're in, I can drag them into different stages. So in this case, we're going to be exploring an automation that automatically sends a proposal email whenever a contact makes it into my proposal sent stage. This means that whenever you have a contact on the call or right after the call, all you'll have to do to send them the proposal is move them from here to here, and Ambit will take care of all of the rest. So let's look at how to set it up. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to campaigns, and I'm going to go over to email templates. Now I'm going to add an email template, and here we're going to create the base template that we'll use to send the proposals out. So I'll come up with a subject line, your coaching proposal, and then in here I'll say hi, and I can hit the @ sign to reference fields that are associated with the contact. So hi name, here's the link to your coaching proposal. And then we'll paste in that Notion document. Now this can be wherever you store your proposal, and I'll come back to this in just a second when we want to do custom proposals for every person, but this is the most basic case where it's just one proposal we're going to send to multiple people. When I'm done, I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to jump back and go to automations. Next, I'll add an automation. And for the trigger of the automation, we're going to trigger it whenever a contact enters a pipeline stage, this one. And we say when the stage is proposal sent. So whenever a contact is moved to the proposal sent stage, we're going to send an email. And we're going to choose that email template that we just made, your coaching proposal. Okay, this is it. It's super simple, literally one-step automation. I hit save, and then we hit this button here to activate it. All right, it's enabled. Let's test it out. All right, we're back in the pipeline. And just one note, we can tag contacts with a subscriber status so that if there's a certain contact we don't want them to receive emails, or if they themselves have opted out of emails, we can turn it off. But in this case, this is an active contact, so I'll move it into proposal sent. And since this is my email, I'll check my inbox now. And here it is. I just received this email in my inbox. Hi, Gabe, that filled in my name. Here is the link to your coaching proposal. And we click on this, it should open up that Notion document. All right, but now you're probably wondering, okay, how do I do this with custom proposals? So in this case, what we can do is if we go over to contacts and then we click on fields, we can actually add a new field and we'll call it proposal link. And I'll just keep this as a text field and I'll click add field. Now every contact will come with a proposal link attribute that we can put in a special custom link for every lead, and we can make sure that the email sends that custom link. So now let's go back over to campaigns and again to email templates, and let's edit that email template that we created. So now what I'm going to do is instead of pasting this, we are going to hit @ and choose proposal link. And then what I'll do is we can enter a default value, and for the default value I can use that generic proposal. So now it'll use the proposal link, or if it's not found, it'll use that default value. All right, let's hit save. Then I'll jump back to my contacts, and then I'm going to edit the contact that I want to send the proposal to. And in the proposal link, I'll send the link. So let's do google.com just so we know it's different. Update contact. And now let's try it out one more time. So I'm back in the pipeline. I'll move the contact into the proposal sent. And now let's check my inbox. All right, it just landed again, and here we see now it has used google.com because that is the custom field that I assigned to this contact. So if you're interested in setting up your own automation just like this, Ambit currently offers a 30-day free trial that comes with everything you need to convert cold dead traffic into paying clients. That link is in the description. Aside from that, thanks for watching, keep killing it, and have a wonderful day.